Hello everybody. Today I'm going to explain how to build a basic garden railway with an LGB 30th anniversary starter set. So I bought this starter set secondhand, and this is what it came with. A train, a controller, 2 figures, 12 R1 curved track, 3 straight track with 2 carts, and 3 more straight track with 2 more carts. And I'll also be adding 2 foot of Pico straight track and an LGB switch with an electric switch motor. So this is the location that I have selected for the basic garden railway. It's going to be on top of the mountain, where above our advanced garden railway. So standing back, that's going to be the circle. It's going to have a bridge here, and it's going to have a station, and the switch part is going to go off here. So let's start. Alright, so this is where I'm at so far. So this is landscape fabric or filter cloth. I've covered the entire mountain in it, so that any weeds trying to pop up hopefully minimizes the weeds and kind of grass that comes up, because this is all the sod that we stripped off from the main line here. So the filter cloth is in, the bridge is in, and next is laying the track. Alright, so the track has been laid. We have the R1 curve, 3 feet of track, curve, 3 feet of track. So the switch, I went 1 foot, 2 foot, and the switch. So that gave me another foot that I could use on my siding here. So I'm gonna start ballasting, and then I'll pick up there. Alright, so I've started to ballast. Here you can see, started to lay ballast onto the track. And I'm just pouring it over top, and then I'm just brushing off the top sections, and then I'm leveling it both ways. That way. And that way. Alright, so for electrical contact, hooking it up to the tracks, it's just basically these clips that just slide under the track, and they just screw in with the thumb screw. Alright, so the track is in, it's all ballast, as you can see coming around here. All the track is ballast, ready to go. And you got to be careful when you come up to your switches here, because you got to make sure there's no rocks that can get in between here, the side to side of the switch, because that will cause a derailment in your train. So make sure before you run a train that all those rocks are out from there. So moving on to sprucing up the landscape around it now. Alright guys, welcome back. So this is what I've done so far. I've gotten the buildings in, I've gotten the station in, and now it's time to test our first train. So pulling the train out of the box, and setting it on the tracks like that. We'll put 2 carts on. Alright, and then we'll take our controller out of the box. And now we have the leads hooked up to the track there, and the controller is going to be stored in this building here. It's a waterproof building. There's the top of it. all you have to do is to simply connect the blue into the push-in tab and the red into the push-in tab, and then take your plug it into your power, and now when we use the dial, we should be able to run our train. Run our train. Let's move that building just in a bit. Over the bridge for the first time. Just like that, you can run train in your garden. Look at that. Alright, so I'm gonna spruce up the leftover black areas with some bark mulch I bought, and I'm gonna put a couple trees in, and I'll show you that at that stage. Alright, so our train layout is done. This is the end of the day product. We have train running. We have a beautiful loco shed in the middle with a station, some bark mulch with some trees, some figures, train running, and this is simply a starter set with some straight track, a switch, and some landscape. So it's that simple, one day project here, and you can be running train in your garden. Everybody, that's the end of the day of the garden railway building. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, and see you next time.